I saw this with my own eyes. If you think you have seen or heard it all, wait until you hear what happened in my area. A whole young lady, full of beauty and dignity, reduced herself to the point of licking her mother-in-law's feet just to secure her relationship with the man she loved. This matter raised serious talk in the whole street. Till today, some say she was foolish, others say she was only fighting for love. But as I watched everything with my own two eyes, I realized this life is deeper than we think. Her name was Amaka, a fine light-skinned girl, tall with a voice as soft as morning breeze. People said she walked like a queen. The man in her life was Chike, the only son of Mamozo. He was a responsible young man, calm, hardworking and respectful, and he so much loved Amaka like his own life. Everywhere they went together, people admired them. Some old women would say, this one na husband and wife material. But unknown to many, there was one stone standing in their way. Mamozo, Chike's mother. From the very beginning, Mama Ozo disliked Amaka. Most times, she would watch her from head to toe and hiss loudly. One day, when Chike wasn't around, Mama Ozo looked Amaka in the face and said, Mba, you can never marry my son. You are too proud. A woman who does not kneel when she greets elders, how will she respect her husband? My son will not bring shame to this family. Amaka tried to smile politely, but inside, her heart was shaking. She loved Chike dearly, but this woman's hatred was like a thorn in her flesh. All this while, Chike never noticed the tension, but when Chike noticed the tension, he confronted his mother. Mama, why do you hate Amaka so much? She has done nothing to you. The most important thing is that she loves me and I love her. Mama also clapped her hands in mockery. Eh. So love is now enough to build marriage. My son, listen to me. The eyes of an elder see farther than a child standing on top of a palm tree. That girl will surely bring disgrace. She cannot serve you, neither can she serve me. Leave her now before it is too late. But Chike refused. Mama, Amaka is my choice. You cannot choose for me. Mama also hissed. We shall see. Amaka did not want to lose Chike, so she began to go out of her way to please Mama Ozo. She bought wrappers for her, carried bowls of soup to her house, even knelt in the street whenever she saw her. Neighbors noticed and began to gossip. See Amaka, oh, she has turned herself into a servant, all because of love, not even marriage yet. Another woman replied, don't laugh at her. Sometimes a woman must bend like a palm frond if she wants peace in her husband's house. But no matter what Amaka did, Mama Ozo remained cold like stone. One afternoon, Mama Ozo called Amaka to her kitchen. The smell of smoke and palm oil filled the air. She sat down, chewing kola nut, and said, if you truly want to marry my son, you must prove it to me. Respect is not by mouth, it is by action. Are you ready? Amaka's hands trembled. Mama, I am ready to do anything. Just tell me. Mama also smiled slowly, showing her brown teeth. You will know when the time comes. A test of humility is coming. If you pass, the marriage is yours. If you fail, forget my son. The day of the so-called test came during a family gathering. The compound was full of relatives, neighbors, and elders. Men drank palm wine under the mango tree. Women sat gossiping, and children ran about. Then, Mamozo suddenly stood up and raised her voice. My people, today I want to test the respect of this girl that claims she wants to marry my son. Everyone went quiet. Amaka's heart started beating fast. Mama also stretched her dusty, cracked feet on the ground, right in front of everyone. If Amaka truly wants to enter this family, let her show humility now. Let her kneel and lick my feet before all of you. The whole place scattered. Women shouted, Ha! This is too much. Men shook their heads. One woman whispered, Tofiawa, a whole beautiful girl like Amaka, to lick feet? You do no such nonsense. An elderly man exclaimed, but it looked like he wasn't seen. Amaka froze. Her eyes turned red with tears. She turned to Chike, hoping he would rise and say, Mama, stop this nonsense. But to her greatest shock, Chike kept silent. His head was bowed. his lips tight as if shame had sealed his mouth. "Chike," she whispered, "say something. Defend me." But no word came out of his mouth. That silence broke her spirit more than the demand itself. Voices rose everywhere. "Amaka, don't do it. Walk away with your dignity." Another said, "If you refuse, Mama Ozo will scatter your marriage. Think well." Amaka's friends put her hand, begging, "Please don't disgrace yourself. Leave this family. You deserve better." But her heart was already enslaved by love. She could not imagine losing Chike. With tears streaming down her cheeks, Amaka slowly went on her knees. "Mama," she whispered, "if this is what it takes to prove my love, so be it." Gaps filled the compound. Some people shouted, "No, don't do it." But Amaka bent her head, her hands shaking, and she pressed her tongue against her mother-in-law's feet. The crowd went silent. Even the birds stopped singing. The shame in that moment was heavy like a curse. Mama Ozo smiled proudly and said, "Good, now I know you respect me. From today, you are my daughter." She stood tall, while Amaka knelt broken, wiping her tears secretly. Neighbors shook their heads. One old woman whispered, "A woman who kneels to marry will crawl forever in her marriage." That night, Amaka lay on her bed, staring at the ceiling. Chike held her hand, trying to comfort her, but she turned away. "Chike," she said with a trembling voice, "you watched your mother humiliate me. You said nothing. Is this the kind of life I'm about to enter?" Chike remained silent again, but what he never knew was that his silence cut deeper than any knife. After the marriage, things did not get better. Mama Ozo insulted Amaka daily. She mocked her cooking, spread gossip about her, and even called her a servant. Amaka realized that licking her feet had not brought her peace. It only gave Mama Ozo more power to oppress her. In the end, Amaka learned the bitter truth. Love built on humiliation is no love at all. Respect must be mutual. Until today, whenever women in the village gather to talk, they use her story as a lesson. Never reduce yourself just to keep a man. If a family cannot value you, your tears will not change them. Thanks for watching my video. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't, in order to get notified when we upload our subsequent videos. Thank you.